Well, good morning. What we're doing today is well, at least trying to get back into Magic in the Morning, and we are going to be finishing up a Modern League that we started a couple days ago. So we've got currently a 2-1 record, which is not the best, but it is still something. So we're going to go ahead and just, well, get right into it, jam the other 2 rounds, and cross those fingers. So we are on Bant Spirits, and the highlight here is that we are essentially taking a list from someone named Dr. Queller, who is doing very well with the deck lately, and we took out the Selfless Spirits in the list and put in Lofty Denials. We just got punished in this last round because we played against, like, the one person playing Supreme Verdict, but that's okay. We are still 2-1. We beat Boggles and Eldrazi taxes for the other 2 rounds, so one's a even matchup, one's actually really hard, so good job to us for beating the one really hard matchup at least. So I am pretty glad to be able to at least take care of some of these. Hey, there's our opponent too. Nice. Alright, here we go, and our hand does not suck. We'll keep this. Alright, so let's go ahead, start off with a breeding pool, and we're just gonna get right into this Noble Hierarch, see if it survives and all that good stuff here, as we find out what our first opponent of the morning is playing. Clearwater Pathway. Is this Mill? Ooh, that's nice. Alright, well, we'll start by being mana efficient here. See what kind of weirdo shenanigans we got going on here. Oh, it's Blue Tron. Well, that doesn't make me sad. So let's go ahead here and start by casting this then. This way, if they try to like condescend this or something, then we don't really care that much. Repeal the Noble Hierarch. Resolves. You can have that. Okay, and then we are gonna... Oh! Nice. Alright. Well, that's a good start to the morning. Here we go. And does the blue-white version even play things to search? Well, alright. Looks like we have free spots, though. So we're gonna use them for these. I'm going to take note of the sideboarding plan, too. So, we've got... Alright. So I guess we're just going to go ahead and submit this. But man, there is a, man, that was sweet. This also wasn't even that bad. So we're going to go ahead and keep this, I guess. And hopefully this is at least relatively exciting as far as a draw goes. So they're going to go ahead and just jam off a Tron land. That's fine by us. What the hell are you doing? Dismembering it? Oh, you are dismembering it. That's fine. Well, luckily our... Oh, no. Alright. Well, that could get really annoying really fast, but... So here, let's see if they play like a blue land. Oh, okay. So here we're gonna just do this, and this will let us hold up Aven Mind Sensor and Rattle Chains. So I like all of those things. The only medium to real downside here is that if they do try to play like Oblivion Stone or something similar, then we don't really have anything to say about that currently. Okay. I think I'm just gonna play our Mind Sensor friend. We don't really need to walk ourselves into too much here. We're not gonna double spell anyway, so let's just draw a card plus play a Rattle Chains. Okay. And this way, if... Oh no, we don't have another blue source anyway, never mind. That doesn't work. So we actually should have played a breeding pool here at some point. That way we could have like drawn a card plus played a counterspell if we drew one. So hopefully we can dodge just one turn of shenanigans, as that's our plan currently. So if that's not the vibe from our opponent though, then we should probably be okay-ish. But we'll end up finding out what happens. Four mana says... Ballista for 2? Ballista for 2. That's fine. So it does suck that this Mind Sensor is going to end up dying here, but at the very least we should see what happens. Okay, well that sucks, but oh well. Alright. Maybe we can do this and get them to kill the Rattle Chains. Because we don't actually care if the Rattle Chains dies or not here. Okay. Not really something we wanted. But it's not that bad, I guess. So let's go ahead and get that other blue source that we wanted earlier. So here the upside is that if their only real plan is to pump the Ballista and try to kill the Rattle Chains, we will be able to flash in the Drogskull Captain, so that's really nice. But a Tron land is going to suck if that's what they have, though. Because they'll have, what, 3, 6, 10, 12 mana? There's the map. Okay, so we are already crying about that Mind Sensor. So what does 5 mana get them? We'll find out. Okay. We're doing nothing there. So we're really hoping that their plan is just to flash in this, I'm sorry, to try to kill this Drogskull Captain. Counterspell? Eh. A Dismember? Okay. So let's flash this in first. See if that's how they try to retaliate with this. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, nice. All right. So then just go ahead and pack that up. So that's really good. So that moves us up to 3-1. And yeah, well, GG against Blue Tron, which I still don't really understand why people are playing blue instead of green, or even Tron at all half the time, but whatever. So 3-1, and we'll see if we can salvage this league with a 4-1 for a pretty good start on the morning. And then after that, what we're going to do is go grab the Selfless Spirits back from Mana Traders so that we can put them back in the list, because honestly, Lofty Denial's kind of been a meh, and Selfless Spirit at least attacks, so like when it's bad, it's still fine. We also have one Cavern of Souls that might be too many. I don't know what I would really want here. Maybe another Canopy Land of some sort, or a second basic. Ooh, 5th match. Alright. Papa Joe. Acceptable. It's not good, but it's acceptable. Dredge? Oh, man. Oh, Zoo. What is happening? Okay. Okay, we found a Zoo Pilot. That's actually not that great for us, because if they do like really wild stuff, like say, I don't know, what's the card called? Burning Tree Emissary, or any shenanigans like that into like a Tarmogoyf, then we could get into the land of where we don't appreciate that. Okay, so that's a 2/2. Are you bolting my friend too? Or are you just playing something else with haste? Nope, we're just holding up. Okay. Okay, what do we get? We revealed an Aether Vial. Okay. That's actually really unfortunate, because we're not going to be able to play that until turn 3, at least. A Lava Spike? What? Okay. Oh. I'm liking our position less and less. Alright, so let's go ahead and play that. We are going to just play out Supreme Phantom here. So, unfortunately, that does put our friends on blocking duty here. And the likelihood of them not having a removal spell for half of this is really unlikely. But, I don't know. We can hope. At least for now, they don't have a Plains for Wild Cattle, so that at least is something. Alright. Hey, alright, well, these are not good feeling blocks, but they are blocks that we have access to. Oh god, how do we get blown out? Atarka's Command? Yeah, we're losing to Atarka's Command anyway, so, alright. Oh, they just let us kill the Wild Cattle. Huh. Searing Blaze, sure, that sucks. And alright. This sucks because we can't really afford to do anything with this other than get a green, and getting a green is dangerous because of just a regular old lightning bolt. So we have pretty sad times here. The good part about this though is that in games 2 and 3, we do have access to just a bunch of, oh, card title, Skyclave, okay, we can't use that. So let's see if they can, like, Searing Blaze this or something, but... Am I getting bolted to my face? Do you... Okay, so there's the Atarka's Command that I thought they had earlier. Alright, so it's good to know that they do play that. But here, life isn't just that bad. We have Teferi, we have Paths, we have 1, 2, 3 core Firewalkers, and then we can take out some relatively embarrassing cards like the Lofty Denials. And Spell Queller is actually kind of bad here. Like, playing Spell Queller against a deck with like 400 1-mana removal spells seems pretty poor. So let's... So let's go ahead and submit our deck here. So here we're going to get to be on the play, which is also very nice. And we do get to start off with a Vial. So while this has the potential to be a little too slow, this is still at least decent. Think. So, the slight dilemma I'm having here is if we name Soldier and our draw is exactly a copy of... am going to name Soldier. The reason is because if we draw a Core Firewalker off the top, not only does that allow us to play the Core Firewalker next turn, but Drogskull Captain also happens to be a Soldier. Otherwise, we can name Spirits and just have these, but we already have the blue mana for these, and we don't really need to... we don't really need to worry about too much. So, if our draw happens to be exactly a copy of Core Firewalker, we're not punished or held off or anything like that. Goblin Guide, okay. Oh! We are so good at this game. Alright. Look at us go! Oh. Alright. We feel so good about that. Oh, we get rewarded so hard sometimes. Alright, is it Path to Exile? No, it's Rift Bolt. Okay. 2 Rift Bolts. Okay. Upside is that those are only going to be doing 2 apiece, so that's not that terrible. It's bad, but it's not that terrible. Wanderers, okay. Okay. I think what we want to do here is just grab a white source. This way we can play a Skyclave Apparition if we draw one off the top too. But I don't want to shock and go to 13. 12, 11, 10, 9. I think I'm just going to grab a basic Plains. And if we draw a Collected Company, honestly, so be it, because we already have stuff we want to play. So here, what we're going to do is just jam our copy of Drogskull Captain with the aim that we need to protect it with Rattle Chains. I like this. So we can still hold this back too. So we don't really need to do anything just yet, because they're probably going to point at least 1 Rift Bolt at Drogskull Captain. Okay, so they are going to point 1 targeting Drogskull Captain. Always yes, always yield. Alright. So if they Lightning Bolt the Drogskull Captain, so be it. Searing Blood. Oh. Annoying. Happens. I'm still going to do this, though. So now this one is just going to go to our face. We go to 12. And all things considered, this is still completely fine by us, though. So here we're going to pump this up to 3. Ooh. Well, that's better than almost anything else we could have hoped for there. Alright. Sucks to be you, opponent. We don't feel bad about this. We're down a game. So now they have, honestly, just a ton of stuff to fight through here. And we are probably just going to get them to pack it up right now and go to game 3. There it is. Perfect. And we're going to keep the exact same configuration, though. Like, Spell Queller still isn't the best. Yeah. No, I'm a liar face. Oh, or not. One-landers. Boo. Oh my. We can't keep this. We have to go to 5. This is much better. I think we have to do it like this. So, this is another one of those ones that can get really awkward, because here we're going to go get blue-white. This is going to name core so that we can play both of these cards. And we're leaning really hard on our copy of Aether Vial to at least do a little extra work too, peppered in somewhere. Alright. Oh! Actually, that's not bad. So if they have, like, Destructive Referee, honestly, so be it. Okay. Teferi, okay. Yes. Vial. I had to, like, think about what card I was using. So let's go ahead and Cavern, name core. So, Firewalker obviously not at its best against specifically the Wild Nakado, but like this is honestly still fine, and I don't think it's correct to block here either because specifically okay. Yes, yield. Okay. Light up the stage? Oh, a Goblin Guide, sure. Can you draw me some lands, please? That'd be great. A Hierarch. Actually, that's fine-ish. No, that's pretty bad. Oh, well. Not being funny, do I actually keep the Vial at 1? So that we can guarantee that we can get this out of our hand? I think the answer is actually yes. Here, we're going to get a blue-white. No. No, we get a blue-green. Yes. Blue-green is much better. Alright. Go away, Wild Nakado. That's not terrible. And there is definitely no reason in the universe that we need to do anything silly like attacking, so we'll just chill. And if they point a spell at Teferi, honestly, so be it. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing anything about that. Okay, so if they go ahead and Searing Blaze this Noble Hierarch, then I'm actually... Oh, wait, they can't. Teferi. Haha. Duh. I think they're about to find that out the hard way, too. Because, yeah. Alright, especially if they're taking 2. Yeah, Teferi. That does nothing, opponent. I learned that right now, too. Can I untap, please? That doesn't do anything. Well, we know they have the copy of Searing Blaze. Yeah. Oh, that's actually a really good draw with this Aether Vial. That way our Skyclave Apparition will be nice and protected. So that's actually... Alright, so let's go ahead and play our land here. Okay. Go away, Wild in the Cattle. Okay. Yeah, so this isn't that bad. Like, we're still at 11, which is a really healthy life total against this deck. And if their only real plan is to try something like that, then we have the Rattle Chains lined up. And here, if they do attack, we're definitely going to block with Rattle Chains. Never mind not taking damage. That'll also 4 damage to my face. Oh, well, 3. Sure. Okay, so they're not going to attack. That's fine, too. So let's go ahead and put our Vial up to 3. A Hierarch. Okay, that's not a bad start, actually. So let's go ahead and plus this. Attack with these guys. They go down to 9. And the only real downside of... We'll do that. So that way, if they attack with the Goblin Guide, we can block with the Noble Hierarch. And then we'll have a creature in our graveyard for Moorland Haunt. So, still not the world's most fantastic plan, but it is a plan. Okay. Lava spiking my face. I'm doing nothing about that. Lightning Helixing also my face. Alright, that actually wasn't bad for them at all. There is nothing I need to do here. Alright. Oh, are they dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They are not dead. Okay. Let's play for a Supreme Phantom draw. Wait, that doesn't kill them. We can still go for a Coco. A Wanderer? That's actually not bad. Okay. Alright, so now we've got the game pretty much wrapped up. So, like, they could potentially have before, like, killed us with double Boros Charm draws, but thanks to this Mausoleum Wanderer, that's not an option. So, yeah, so that's actually a really good start to the morning. So we did go 4-1. And I think we are going to change this spot back to the Selfless Spirits that were in before. So the match we did lose, it was to a blue-white control. But we also faced Tron, which could have Oblivion Stone. And honestly, Lofted Denial has done pretty much nothing for us all day. So I think that's going to be a change that I make. So that's not really a place that we want to be in life, is the Lofty Denials currently. But other than that, most of the cards in here performed pretty well. So we're excited about that. And so what we're doing now is just heading right over to Mana Traders so that we can get the 3 cards. And as soon as that's all ready to go and stuff, Just got a lovely good morning text from the girlfriend, too. Whoa, it's 7 o'clock. I wonder what she's doing awake already. She's a pretty late sleeper, so... Yeah, I didn't expect to get, like, an actual good morning text from her until it wasn't morning anymore. So let's go ahead and grab our Selfless Spirits here. Alright, so that's dope. So we've got here... There we go. So now we've got a list that I think I like a lot. Yeah, this all does some very solid work. Obviously, like, our main deck slots are all pretty good, and not having counter spells still feels a little weird / off, but we've got 3 Surgicals and 2 Unified Wills in our board, and that's probably all we need to represent against decks like Oops All Spells, because, like, we're going to lose game 1, but games 2 and 3, we've got, like I said, we've got 5 spots here to do some solid work. I do like that. And our matchup against Ad Nauseam is still at least playable thanks to Mausoleums and Spellquellers both being here. So I don't think it's just the worst. And everything else, we would much rather have, like, Skyclave Apparition matchups than Counterspell matchups. Like, against Earl Piles, like, we really just want Flyers until they're dead and Selfless Spirits. Against the blue-black control decks, I don't even know that we really have that much of a problem with them, but game 2 looks even better thanks to this Teferi. Like, Fatal Push and Friends suck, but I don't know. We got Vile, we've got a bunch of creatures that protect each other, we've got Kira. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead... Oh yeah! Whoa, what's this? These prizes are not bad, actually. Oh, yeah. So that's actually really unfortunate, because, my girl, her job, they decided that they were going to just be ultra dicks and, well, not ultra dicks, it's 2020. That's only half fair. But they got the 2020, which means that a lot of places are, like, closing or reducing hours for a lot of people, and, something like outside of her control is just really kind of screwing up her whole life too. And it sucks because, like, I've also been out of a job for actually a month on Sunday, which, ugh. But I don't know, it's what it is. Not really much to be done about it other than just, use your time as productively as possible and keep looking. So it sucks that she has to do that after being at the same place for like 5 years, but that's the year everybody's having. So what we're gonna do here is, I actually am gonna get off of here, at least for right now. Talk to her, and once our conversation is done, what I want to do here is jump into this Kaldheim Championship qualifier in 10 hours. So what's that, 5 and 5? So 5 o'clock. Yeah, so that's what's going to happen. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the Kaldheim qualifier at 5 o'clock. That should be pretty hype. And we are, I believe, going to be playing this list for that qualifier. I actively like a lot of what's happening here. I don't know that 4 Vials is where I want to be, but I do like the Hierarchs. I love the 4 Cocos, because that card has definitely saved our butts more times than not. And I think this deck has a lot of, like, good amounts of power, too. So that's going to be it for now. Sorry about the extremely short stream, but I do hope anybody who's watching had a lot of fun watching. Got to watch us hit that really sick Core Firewalker top deck after kind of hard calling it with the Cavern. So that was really sick. But thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day until 5.